We are with Lenovo at Mobile World Congress 2018 and we're seeing their new babies. This is a new range of yoga notebooks. This is a new range of Chromebooks. They're supposed to be for education, but they've got plenty of cool stuff that you're going to want to buy even if you don't work in education. Let's have a closer look at all of them. Lenovo has 3 new Chromebooks. This is the mid-range version, the 300E. And although they're primarily designed for education, you can tell this by these rugged edges here. It's all rubber around here, so it's lots of drop protection. The keyboard is spill-proof in case of any little accidents. And it's all very tough on the outside. But what makes this interesting for people who don't work in education, perhaps who are either at school or something similar, is a new type of technology called Enhanced Touch. And although you can use your finger on the touch screen, what Enhanced Touch does is make the screen accurate enough to use any implement to touch and write on the screen. Now the advantage here is it's incredibly natural to write with a pencil. And instead of having an expensive stylus, you can write with the pencil that's lying on your desk, just as you would do with a stylus. And as you can see, it's really quite fast and incredibly accurate. And that's a real benefit, we think, of using an incredibly cheap pencil with your laptop. You don't have to use a pen, so there's no marks on the screen or anything like that. You can use what you've got lying around. Really cool feature. Perhaps you don't want a pencil, perhaps you'd rather have a dedicated stylus, and Lenovo's thought of that, so what they've got is not that one anymore. They've got this, which is the 500E. This is a little bit different. This comes with a stylus hidden inside the body here. We take that out. Now, it's not basic stylus support. This is really cool. It uses a new type of Google technology, and Lenovo is describing it as lagless stylus use. Now you probably saw with me writing on the screen with the pencil, it wasn't super fast, but when you have a look at this, it's instant. When my pen touches the screen, I'm trying to write here and talk at the same time. Believe me, it's actually not easy. So when you tap the stylus against the screen, the text comes up immediately. And it's uncanny. It feels properly like writing. It's very difficult to get across in video, but when you're doing this on the screen, it's very, very pleasurable to write. The pencil was fine, but you knew you were using an implement on a touchscreen. This feels like using a pen and paper, and that's a very important distinction. Really cool technology this is. Lenovo's pretty much the first to bring this out. We'll hopefully be seeing it on other devices in the future. It's a Google technology. But for now, you're going to get it on this, the 500E. You'll pay $350 for the 500E, and it's coming out February and March, available through Lenovo themselves. If you want the Enhanced Touch on the 300E, that one is around the same release date, but this will cost $280, a real bargain, we think, particularly with that ability to use any implement on the touchscreen. But for a little bit extra, to have that instant response and a built-in stylus, this is really cool. Moving on from Lenovo's Chromebooks, we've got Lenovo's new Yoga and Flex notebooks. What you're looking at the moment is the Flex 14, or the Yoga 530 if you don't live in the US. This is $550. It has a aluminium front section here, and the rest of it is made of plastic. That's their entry-level model. Then we move on to a slightly better model. This is the Yoga 730-13. This is $879 and has an all aluminium body. It's very, very good looking indeed. And then we move on to an enormous Yoga 730-15. and it's a 15-inch version of the model you've just seen. Absolutely huge, again, all aluminium, but very, very attractive. Now, these are all new models, so we're going to show you what's new about these, and we're going to do it on the more easily handleable Yoga 730-13. And the first thing is we've got a slightly revised hinge. The hinge is obviously the big part of Lenovo's Yoga range. We twist it around so that it becomes a tablet. Now the hinge has been refined to give this slightly different gradation on the edge. So the idea is that it's more comfortable to hold, it's more comfortable perhaps to rest against your body, and it is. There's definite improvement there, certainly from underneath here. Really does feel it. And again, just like all the ones we've used in the past, this is a lovely motion on this hinge. Really, really fantastic. Let's have a look at what's inside. Lenovo has added in a new far-field microphone system. And you're thinking, great, that means I can shout at Cortana from across the room. Well, you can, but you're also going to be able to shout at Alexa across the room, because Alexa is now built in to the new Yoga 730 tablets. Now, this is an early version, and Alexa isn't using Wake Up at the moment, so we can't demonstrate that exactly, but Alexa is working, and we've had a really great demonstration already, so we're going to do it again. Alexa, tell us a joke.
Why did the tuna cross the road? Just for the halibut.
Fabulous. That's the sort of excitement you can expect from Alexa built into your Yoga 730. But the point is, you'll be able to use Cortana for the basic Windows stuff, and then Alexa for controlling a smart home and shopping on Amazon and things like that. So it's actually a really good implementation for having both of those voice assistants built in. The final big change on here is the charging system. Laptops often take a good while to recharge, but using new proprietary technology inside here, you'll get 2 hours of use from a 15-minute charge, and we think that's really pretty important. Certainly from our aspect at the moment, when we're wandering around shows, having a very short amount of charge time and a sensible amount of standby, that's really, really important, and we have a feeling you're going to feel the same way. So that is a look at Lenovo's new Yoga notebooks and their Chromebooks, and you can read plenty more about both on Digital Trends right now.